Welcome back. Steve here, Soggy Bottom Farm. We're out in the orchard, and if you were here for the last video where I talked about propagating trees, and the one that got busted off and we stuck him in a 1-gallon jug of water all winter long, I was pretty sure we could get it to come back to life if I was able to graft it. And I grafted it onto this old plum tree that I got from a neighbor. So far, this guy's doing good. I did something wrong with this one and this one, but I must have made good contact right there. And then there's another one over here. Let's take a walk. I know that people hate this movement, but I grafted 2 more sections of that tree, small twigs. That plum tree puts out little root stalks everywhere. These things are popping up everywhere. I mow most of them over. But I grafted that guy onto here, one of them. He's grafted down here. There's some electrical tape. That's what I usually use. Underneath of the tape, I use nursery tape, paraffin film. This electrical tape will tend to peel the bark off. So I put some paraffin tape around it first, and then I use the electrical tape. See, here's another baby plum tree coming up from the roots off of that big thing. Anyways, I found something interesting today. Let me show you the peach trees first, because so far I have avoided the twig borer problem that I had last year. I got a bunch of plum trees over here. I don't know if I'm showing you or not. This is the tree, this peach tree is the rootstock that the plum tree broke off of. So who knows? Like I said, I bought it for a couple dollars at in a parking lot. That's not a good place to buy trees. But the peach trees are doing good so far. I've avoided the twig borers. Last year I went desperate. I chopped off every branch on these trees. I thought I could get rid of the problem by eliminating their food supply. But their life cycle and the growth rate of the trees, they came back again late in the year. You see? There's where they had killed off one of the twigs last year. I didn't quite get to all of them before they did a little damage. But I've been spraying them. And then I got another one right there, the peach tree. There's one right here, peach tree. And there's another one right here. And just to throw in a disclaimer, disclaimers seem to be the, what do you want to say? Everybody seems to give disclaimers these days. Everybody's scared of everybody. But I'll give you a disclaimer. I'll explain this too. How a tree would end up looking like that. It's crazy. But anyways, or this. What in the world? Who pruned that tree? Anyways, I did. This is an apple tree. Let me get over here. This is an apple tree I grafted from a rootstock that grew out of the bottom of that Granny Smith apple tree. The roots pop up little trees, and I cut them, I dig them up, I stick them in the ground, and I graft things to them. But anyways, this monster tree, apple tree, had some blight in it. several of my trees had blight 2 years ago. This Granny Smith being one of them. And I did the same thing. I attacked the problem by eliminating it completely. I cut off every single branch that had blight. I spray painted them in the summer when I identified them, and then I cut it off. It came from that giant pear tree. The base of that thing must be 18 inches. It's a Y. There's 2 big trunks coming out of there. But anyways, to get on to why I'm making a video is, let's take a look here. This tree right here, I found something in this tree today. I'm going to show it to you here in a second. It's an apple tree. It is a Red Delicious. I planted it in 2012. Here's the disclaimer. I've never eaten a fruit off of any of these trees. And this is how many of them I have planted and when I planted. For example, 2011 plum tree, 2012 pear tree, peach tree. Never ate a single fruit. So if you want to grow some trees and never eat some fruit, just do what I do. If you don't want to go that route and take your own individual sovereignty and take responsibility for what you do. But this is it. Let me show you. I'm going to take a walk. I'd pause this little video and etc., but I'm not real good at this stuff, so you just got to deal with the walking. This won't take long. I've got to go to my studio, my shed. Here it is, a branch from the apple tree. It had this white, looks like cotton on it. And I thought to myself, what in the heck is that? And let's take a look. I had this stuff kill a tree last year. I never paid it a whole lot of attention. But see, it's like cotton. Let me find a good spot. Right there. Let's see what's going on inside of this ball of cotton here. See if I can zoom in here properly. Let me get a digging tool. I suspect this is a bug. Where am I? Here? Okay. Let's find out what this is. See that? It's like cotton. Let me put something dark behind that. Maybe it'll help with the... Here we go. I bet there's a bug in here. Where am I at? Here we go. Let's see if we can identify it. We identified the twig borer. Let's see what's going on in here. Got to be something. Oops. Let's find a different spot. I don't know if we can... I don't know if that's tree material or what that is. Let's move to another spot. Maybe there's more population in here. There's got to be something in here because if I see that moisture... Ooh, you can't. See that moisture on my finger? God, my fingers are dirty. I have to be smashing bugs. That has got... See that? That's got to be a bug. Got to find out what kind it is. Let me show you. Let's kill a couple of them. It's kind of reddish. It's got to be the color of the bark. They've got to be chewing on this branch. Whatever they are. I had a tiny little tree. I was going to graft to it. I kept seeing this stuff on it, but I never did anything. This year I got to do something. Whatever they are, they're destructive. I wonder if I can zoom in on them. Catch one of them alive. I'm going to unmount you here. Might get a little shaky, but bear with me. Hopefully it'll benefit us. I got a light problem or something. Focus, camera. Can we see them moving around? Here. I promise you, I got something to show you. Okay, I can't even tolerate that. There he is. See it? Did you see it? Look. Look at that. What in the world is that nasty thing? Wow. Like I said, it's on my apple tree. If you see any white powdery stuff on your apple trees, this is what's going on. Get over here. Look at that. Look at that hairy dude running away. Running away. Right here. Get back over here. Oop, I smashed him. I'm going to figure out what these things are. Make another video. Keep you posted. There's one there. I'm going to kill them all. But anyways, let me show you the branch again. So if you're walking around in your orchard and you see a branch on your apple tree, might even bother pear trees, and it's got this white furry stuff on it. See that? You see this kind of stuff on your apple trees. Let me get. Then you got these little bugs, and they will damage the tree. This is a big tree, but they killed a little one last year. So now I'm at the point where I got to do something about it. Let's take a look at them one more time. Look at that nasty thing. I wish I could really zoom in on that thing. Count legs, that kind of stuff. My camera's not that good. That thing is about... Where is that guy? That bug is about, I'd say, the big one here is like a 32nd of an inch long. They're hard to see outside this camera. But we'll figure it out. I'll let you know. Keep you posted. Come on back. Oh, wait, what's that little black dude right there? that one? Is that a baby? Let me get something else. Let's pierce one of them. Where'd they go? How many legs that thing got? I don't know. I'm getting a weird kind of pleasure out of poking that thing. Where'd that go? Let's get this one. That might be the biggest one yet. But anyways, enough playing around. Let's I'm gonna figure it out, and I'll post a follow-up, or just keep adding to it. Yeah, see? That fluid that I squeezed out must be their poop. But it's gotta be the bark from the tree. They've got to be gnawing on the tree bark. You know, the color of this tree's limb is somewhat reddish, young apple tree limb. 1 year growth. Okay, enough is enough. Anyways, I'll figure it out, make another video. Have fun. Come back if you can stand it. All right, Steve out. Hey, welcome back. Steve here. I'm out in the orchard again. I thought I'd come out here to this apple tree. I found that white powdery stuff in, looked like cotton. Come to find out, a little bit of research, that is a woolly aphid. But anyways, I was gonna really check this tree over and see what else is going on. Maybe I missed some of them. And there was a spot on this trunk right here. And I was like, man, what is going on right there? And I peeled that thing back. And let me show you. Let me dip my... I carry this. I think this was Argo cornstarch. And every time I cut a branch, I dip these things inside this rubbing alcohol. But anyways, I peeled that bark back, and there's another bug. Bugs are driving me crazy. Let me move my bucket here. Where'd that thing go? Dang it, where are you? We're gonna find him, don't you worry. It was like a caterpillar. Let me get a different tool here. I got a pocket knife in my pocket. Where'd you go? Okay, time to get serious here. Man, I don't think it fell off. I thought I seen it crawl back in here before I got my phone out. I'm gonna find him. I'll be back. Okay, I think I found him. I might have killed him on accident, but there's a tunnel running right through here. I think I poked him on accident. He went hiding back up in here. That thing is sitting here living off of this tree. Let me see if I can dig him out of there. What is that white thing moving around? You see it? Right there. That thing is moving. Oh, it jumped. Let me get a hold of this wormy thing. This can't be good for this tree, but it's got to be better than something that's constantly eating on it. Bugs. I don't know why there are so many bugs in the world. I am not your bug man. There's a cavity in this tree right here. Well, I don't see him in there either. Did he go that way? I don't know. Maybe I exposed enough of that tree to drive him out of there. Clean this up a little bit. Maybe the elements will get to him. I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know if, I don't even know if you'll see this. Some weird stuff going on out here with this tree. Maybe it's time to just cut him off and start all over again. All right, I'm shutting her down. Hey, you guys, we're back. And there it is. That caterpillar, grub, whatever you want to call it, that's what was underneath the bark of that tree. See if I can find something to stab him with. Oh, it's still alive. See? That was underneath the bark of that tree. Right there. I don't know what in the world that is. I'm going to have to look him up too. Maybe we'll put them all together. Be a compilation of bug problems with my apple trees. I'm going to do a little bit more pruning. I started to hack away some of this stuff on this tree. I've been chopping him down. This thing is so bad. I have such a hard time getting this tree to grow in a way that I want it to. Branches come out from everywhere. It's probably because of the way I prune. But anyways, let's put this guy out of his misery. I guess the rubbing alcohol drove him out of that hole. I can't hardly see what I'm doing here with the light that I have. I don't think he's going to be eating the tree anymore. Wonder if I could zoom in on him. No, it's just, I can't quite get the camera to work for you. Okay, there you go. I'll add this to the other one. Bye.